You check your phone every 7 minutes, not because you want to, because it's designed to make you. The average person checks their phone 96 times a day. That's once every 10 minutes if you're lucky, and for heavy users, every 7. That's the 7-minute rule, and it's quietly dismantling your ability to think. Here's what's actually happening inside your brain every single time you pick that thing up. Back in 2016, researchers at the University of California, Irvine ran a study on workplace interruptions. What they found was alarming. After just one interruption, it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to fully regain your focus. Now do the math. If you're checking your phone every 7 minutes, you are never, not once, operating at full cognitive capacity. You're spending your entire day in a fog, and your phone built that fog deliberately. This isn't accidental design. Dr. David Greenfield, founder of the Center for Internet and Technology Addiction, has spent years studying how smartphones exploit your brain's reward system. Every time you get a like, a message, a notification, your brain releases dopamine. That's the same chemical triggered by gambling, by sugar, by cocaine. Your phone has turned you into a dopamine slot machine, and you're pulling the lever 96 times a day. Here's what makes it even more unsettling. A study published in Computers in Human Behavior found that 70% of people felt compelled to check their phones even when they weren't expecting any notification. No buzz, no ping, just an irrational pull. That's not curiosity, that's conditioning. You've been trained, and the anxiety kicks in fast when you can't comply. Studies show 70% of users experience genuine anxiety when they can't access their phones. Researchers even gave it a name, nomophobia, the fear of being without your phone. Think about that. A device you've owned for maybe 5 years has generated a phobia inside you. The average person now spends 4 to 6 hours on their phone every single day. That's roughly 1/3 of your waking life. And it's not disappearing into productivity, it's fragmenting every real interaction you have. 70% of people admit to using their phones during face-to-face conversations. 70%. You're physically present but cognitively gone. Relationships are quietly eroding in real time, and most people can't even see it happening because they're staring at a screen. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, argues that the ability to focus deeply, to do one hard thing without interruption, is the most valuable skill in the modern economy, and smartphones are systematically destroying it. Newport's research shows that knowledge workers who protect deep focus dramatically outperform those who don't. But here's the brutal part. The more you fragment your attention, the harder it becomes to concentrate even when you want to. It's not just about lost hours. It's about lost capacity. Your brain is literally losing its ability to sustain thought. Now here's where it gets really dark. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania ran a controlled experiment. They had participants limit social media use to just 30 minutes a day. After 3 weeks, participants showed measurable improvements in focus, mood, and well-being. 30 minutes, that's the ceiling for healthy use. Most people are at 4 to 6 hours. The gap between where you are and where you should be isn't a bad habit, it's a crisis. So what do you actually do with this information? First, treat your attention like money. You wouldn't hand a stranger $23 every 7 minutes, but that's exactly what you're doing with your focus, the asset that determines everything you build, create, and earn. Turn off non-essential notifications, all of them. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of locked focus, then a 5-minute break, and put your phone in another room when you work, not face down on your desk, another room. Studies show that the mere presence of a smartphone on your desk, even face down, even silent, reduces cognitive capacity. Just seeing it is enough. Your brain is already anticipating the next hit. The 7-minute rule isn't a statistic, it's a verdict. Every 7 minutes, something designed in a boardroom wins against everything you're trying to build in your actual life. The engineers who built these apps don't let their own kids use them. That's not a coincidence, that's a confession. Follow to decode your mind every day.